Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway here. Down on the pit lane, so many drivers looking to qualify for this race. We had like 23 in practice, and we're going to have way more here for qualifying. It's going to be a great day qualifying. Let's get to it here. Qualifying is underway. Qualifying started. As we're going to undeafen here in the Discord. All right. Go. Qualifying has started. 1 hour. You know the rules. For Charlotte, a bit of a laggy track here. So, gonna be a little bit smaller of a field cut. About 12 for this weekend. But still, we're gonna have a lot of qualifiers. As we'll see J Dubba. We'll see how he goes. He runs here as he comes to start his lap. The first qualifier this afternoon is going to start on his lap. And down the back straightaway, Jay. And a turn number 3, running around the middle. Let's see where he could put himself. A mobile advantage track. We'll see what can he do. 31.263 looks like a solid lap. Is it race making? No idea. As the next car is going to be King. And that number 94 Phantom Machine. A Patriotic. And into turn 1, ripping the top. Now going to slide down the track a bit. One of the two goats track, yeah. It is. King running really close to the wall, almost into the wall. But now coming back to the line, we'll see what he could do. And he will P2, 31.296 for King. As the next one to go out is going to be Jalen here in that number 88 machine, our points leader. Was struggling a bit in practice as we have a bit of a lag. Sorry about that. But struggling a bit in practice. The game is quite laggy right now. Very laggy. Wow. And you can see why the field cut is 12. But coming back to the line, we'll see what he could do. And it's pole 31.246. Top of the board. I don't think many of us expected that, but he gets himself on top of the board. Great comeback from qualifying. As here comes Shane in that number 71 machine. Sorry, not Shane. A new driver in the Carvana Cup Series. So many new drivers. So thankful for all the opportunities we've had recently. But number 71 of Rockin' down the back straightaway. See what he can do. Can he put himself onto the pole in his first ever start? Interstate's batteries, I will get that then, but now, coming back to the line, we'll see what time it is, and it is a 31.967, no, 567, sorry, and that is bottom of the board. Not really the lap you need here at Charlotte, as the next driver will be DJ Colin. Sorry. I've been dealing with like a bit of like a throat. My throat's been a little raspy every morning. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm having the hoopify injury, but I'm going to say hi everybody. Brother Josh, East Coast Racing Network, Interstate Batteries. Also, a lot more people watching the stream. Sorry, it looks a bit laggy. At least that's what my data is saying. As coming back to the line, here comes DJ Colin to start his lap. And now, DJ running really close to the wall. Does he go into the wall? So close. Down the back straightaway he goes. Into turn number 3. Is this the lap here for DJ? Can he get himself onto the pole? As he comes back to the line, it's going to be P1 31.050. That's top of the board. What a flying lap from DJ, the rookie at his debut. And now here is the 78. Now ripping the top. And into turn 3 now. Turn 4. We'll see what he could do. Ripping so close to that wall. Back to the line. What is it going to be? It is going to be... that is a 31.483 near the bottom. Not really the lap he wants. Here's Handel, though. I believe. Yes, Handel. In that number 9, been racing for a little bit. Yeah, the silver bullet, brother. This turn glitch not allowed. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Into the wall, that might hurt him. That might hurt him a bit. As here comes that number 9 of Handel to start his lap. We'll see what he could do. P3 at Auto Club last race. An amazing qualifying performance. Will we see him get on top once again? So far, looks pretty good. Now into turn number 3. Running around where everybody's been running, around the middle lane. He's off turn 4. Back to the line. What will this qualifying performance be? And it is 31.567. Ties with Shane, but really not the lap he needs. And I don't think we will see him in the race this weekend. We will see, but that doesn't look like the lap he needs to put up to get the job done. As here comes Josh Garums on that number 93. And Josh running the middle. And down the back straightaway. Into turn 3. Looks pretty clean so far. Off the final corner. Very close to the wall. I don't know if that will hurt him. Back to the line. Josh Garums. Near 31.463. So far, qualifying extremely close. As here comes Bad Communist. And that number 95 WeatherTech machine, a brand new scheme we've seen this season. Josh Garums hasn't raced in quite a while, but today he comes out and he's trying to get himself into this race. It'll be a very, very small field. Unfortunately, only 12 drivers. I wish we could have every driver qualify. So close to the wall there for Josh. And that really killed his mid-quarter speed. It looks like as he comes back to the line, it will be, yeah, bottom of the board, 32.217. Just had to lift out of the gas there. Got way too close to the wall. Just grabbed him there. But here is at 36. Brian Jr. Been racing for quite the while. As SR71 has signed up. As Brian Jr. trying to get himself into the race. And now, here comes Brian to start his qualifying lap. Can he get himself onto the pole? We haven't seen him do extremely well. For the rookies, he has done pretty well in qualifying, but not pole pace. But maybe we might see it today. Looks pretty quick. Super close to the wall, though. Maybe a bit too high. As coming back to the line, it will be a time of a... Oh, no, that's a 31.579. Not the lap at the 36 wants to see, but here is Mr. Fasty. We haven't seen him in so long. I don't think we've seen him since Sonoma. But today we see him out here on the track about like 5 months later. Not 5 months, 3 months later. As ripping so close to that wall. And, oh, Mr. Fasty into the wall. On the back straightaway. Will that hurt him in any sort of capacity? As coming back to the line, Mr. Fasty trying to get himself back in racing, and it will be. It's a 31.433. That's a great lap for him, and that definitely should get the job done. As here is Mason, and that number 21, MWRT D2 driver. We've raced together. Very nice guy. As Mason trying to get himself into the race. Remember, raced Charlotte Roval in the All-Star Open. That was his debut, actually. And has qualified for a few races. Attempted qualifying, as it looked like he had to lift out of the gas there a little bit. I don't know. But back to the line. What will this be? And it is 32.229. I did not expect that at all. Wow. As here is the 22 of Seoul trying to get himself, and so many rookies trying to qualify for this race. So many guys, new guys, trying to get the job done, running around the bottom. I don't think we've really seen that too much this race, this qualifying. As back to the line, it's gonna be, where is that at? Oh, it's P3, pardon, 31.250. So that was a great lap. Always look bottom up. As here's Trey, one of the rookies with the more successful rookies here in Carvana. That's qualified for probably, well, at least one of the guys who qualified for some of the most races. As Trey, out of 4, we will see what he could do. And where will he go? It is 31.267. As here is Sam in that number 31. Oh, super close. And now, this 31 of Sam just signed up, now trying to get himself into the Coke 600. Will it get the job done? It will. 31.263. That is a great lap. Sorry. As here is that number 27 of Genty. Also a new sign-up since Auto Club. Down the back. Oh, into the wall goes Genty. We saw that with Mr. Fasty. I don't know what that is. But off the final corner, Genty will go near the back. Not the lap at all. 31.667. 6.7. Here's the 91. KD. I don't remember him running the 91, but into the wall. That was the 91. This is not going to be the greatest start to his lap. Remember, it's not just your qualifying lap. The start of your lap is almost as important as your actual qualifying lap. And this, oh boy. This does not look like a position he wants to be in. Running near the bottom. Oh, into the wall he goes. Hard hit for KD. And that's going to hurt his lap quite a bit. Probably going to be near the bottom. That's right, yeah, 32.917. Just not a good lap. Here's Myth. Not Myth, Zoll. Races, I believe, Napa, if I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he races Napa, but it might be Iris. Smith trying to get himself into the race. He has performed quite well, actually. I believe he debuted at the Charlotte Roval. Or that might have been Nick. I'm not 100% sure. So many guys racing, but Zoll, he's been quite talented driver, and we will see what he could do here this afternoon. Down the back straightaway. See what that 52 can do. Coming back to the line. And he will go to... Oh, that's a P2, 31.233. We said how talented he's been this whole season. And then we've seen it today. I don't know what the 70's doing, but he's all over the place, hard into the wall. I believe this is out lap. Sorry for the cough. As I don't know what the start to that lap was. What were? Oh, whoa. That was his lap. Wait, where did that go? No, he didn't run a lap. He must have been lagging then. I don't know what happened there. As we will see slide job in that number 11 machine. As we have another sign up. We're in a numbers crisis right now, guys. As here's actually Duskmole. I don't want to call him Dumb School because it sounds kind of mean, but that's what it looks like. Duskmole. As coming back to the line. He is going to start his lap. And now Duskmole in that number 3. I think he left the server. I don't know if he still has the 3, but he's running it. Sure is. And coming back to the start-finish line. We'll see what time he'll get. It will be 31.663, I believe. It's a solid lap, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. As Slide Job will be another driver that's going to wait to go. And I believe we have like a whole nother batch of qualifiers here. More of like the top 15 drivers in the league, so. But they were having a really rough time. I don't know what that time was. Okay, it was... Okay. Well, now that was sorted out. We have another sign up here. It's Blackbird. His name is SR71 Blackbird, but I'm just gonna call him Blackbird. Well, I always give people nicknames in this league. It just helps so much. It's so much easier to remember them because I mean I have so many names I need to remember, and I need to interact with people. It's just so hard to remember. So just having just a simple name I could write down. As Zav in that number 56. Zav on the edge of the cut line right now. Really, he needs to be perfect in these final few races. The chase is just so close. As Zav trying to get onto the pole. Trying to at least get himself into the race is the most important thing really for him. As here he goes to start his lap. Zav currently P9 with in standings 272 points. Currently 25 points to the good. As now entering turn 3. This looks and sounds fast. Is it fast though? Really wide up the track. Is that what he wants to do? Back to the line. Oh, that's around. Where is that? I don't think that did it. Oh, wait, no. 31,267, but I don't know. As now Nick, and that number 50, Nick Sanchez. Trying to, oh, into the wall he goes. All over the track. But yeah, we've had 44 point scores this season. I don't believe Nick Sanchez is going to be one of them. Yeah, his lap's about done here. Back to the line. We'll see what it is. Yeah, it's not even on the board. 32.079. Just couldn't get it done. The times are so close here. But here is Sly Job. As it looks like Nick is gonna want to go out here. But yeah, thank you to everybody watching the streams, everybody who is tuning in, everybody supporting the Carvana Cup Series. Recently just had two new social media accounts along with the YouTube, Mystic and Way, both running. They're sharing the TikTok account, and I am running the Instagram account. So, but it's just so much growth and so much support has came from both of those platforms. So thank you to everybody. But yeah, we've had I'm looking at we've had like 89 drivers entered into the point system, points app I use. And I guarantee it's like long over 100 now. As here comes Nick to start his lap. Remember, debuted Charlotte Roval here, back around in the summer, middle of the summer. Now trying to get it done here at the oval section of this racetrack. Nick, currently 193 below the cut. As out of turn 4, we'll see what he could do. Is this going to be the lap for him? Will he get himself onto the pole? He will not. 31.396. I don't think that was the lap he wants. As Mystic is going to try and attempt qualifying. Mystic currently sitting P4 in points, 520 points. Basically locked into the chase at this point. And that number 02 Xfinity Mobile patriotic scheme, great looking scheme. And Mystic was struggling with lag issues in practice. We will see if that will affect him any more here in qualifying. He better hope it doesn't, because he looks very quick here this weekend. As Mystic gonna come to the line to start his qualifying lap. Let's ride on board. And down the back straightaway, Mystic into turn number 3. very high on the track, trying to get that exit run. Will we see it work out for him? Back to the line. What will the lap be? And it is P2 31-113. DJ Collins still on top, as Bryce, the number 54 Coca-Cola machine for the Coke 160. Very great looking scheme. And down the back straightaway, Bryce currently P8, only Dodge in the chase, although he is running a Chevy. I should probably change that, but Bryce coming to start his lap, 297 points to his name, 50 points above the cut line. He's basically safe as long as he doesn't make those mistakes. And oh, way up the track! That's the mistake we've been talking about! Hard into the wall goes Bryce! Last week's pole sitter into the wall, and I don't think he's gonna make this race. We'll see, but I don't think that will make the race. That is a huge mistake. And back to the line, still 31.7, but that will not make the race. That is a huge mistake for Bryce. Oh no! And this is where the chase cut line gets very close. One mistake in qualifying could cost you. And that was a mobile player. The mobile players had the advantage here at Charlotte. As Way, the projected fastest driver this weekend, P7 in points with 357 points to his name, just switched to the number 24, now running a prime, and our water into the wall goes Way. And down the back straightaway into turn number 3, Way. Can he put himself on pole? Been fast all season. Is it like that today? And 31.033. It is. It is pole position for Way. I don't think anybody's shocked by that. But here's Chevy. And at number 5, Way's biggest rival on track. Chevy trying to make this race as well. He is 10 wins on the season as of Auto Club. Trying to go for number 11 this weekend. And into turn number 3. Chevy off 4. Can he challenge the pole? He will. But, oh wait! Oh, it is a tie! And that means, wait, no, that goes down to the 1,000th. The 1,000th place, I believe. I don't think it is a tie. According to Minewalla, that isn't a tie on the timing board. According to Minewalla, that ticker is right. Way is on pole right now, but that is so unbelievably close. Wow. People saying he turn glitched. I don't know. We'll have to look back at that. But wow. That is... that can't get any closer. Any closer than it is between the two already. These two drivers share so much. They're just so much passion for racing. And they're always just so close on this racetrack. On all basically enters, just huge rivals. But yeah. Right now, Jalen currently with an 80-point advantage to Cam's in the point standings. And Ace Rout's a long way back. Like 70 points back of Cam's in P3. So really the championship, I wouldn't say it's locked up because Jalen quite struggling quite a bit this weekend. He's in the race as of now, but I don't know if that is going to change eventually. As Oof is here, I believe. Oof was very fast in practice. A mobile player, always very quick at Charlotte. But right now, yeah, there's Oof. Oof, not really in contention for the playoffs right now. P22 in points with 63 points to his name currently. 184 points out. So, but Oof in that number 45 shirt patriotic machine, great looking car. I don't know what shirt is. That's some new brain rot lore. But Oof trying to get onto the pole this weekend. So we have less than half an hour to go in qualifying. As did I forget to ping an ECRNs thing? Oh, I think ECRNs things. And here is Oof. Now starting his lap in that number 45 machine. I should do TV1. Oof now. Down the back straightaway. We'll see what he does. Running the low line here. Sliding up the track. Super close to the wall. I believe he checked up a little bit off of exit. Coming back to the line. Can he challenge for pole? He will not. 31.083. That's still P4. A great run from him. As slide jump. Nope. SJ is taking off the schemer. He's not qualifying for this race, yo. He is taking off that schemer. He will not be qualifying. Yeah. What's Mystic doing? I don't know what Mystic's doing. He's doing Mystic things. As right now, 19 qualifiers so far. No, wait, no, that's not right at all. As here's Slide Job. I believe he's gonna go. Never mind. So King actually below the cut line. That's a chase driver. Same with Bryce. Remember, he got into the wall. So right now, if it's P1 is Cam's, then Jan, then Oof, Mystic, Way with the 2/10 penalty for wall tapping. That's P5. Then Zol, Jalen, Josh Berry, Mac, Sam, Trey, and Zab. That's who is going to be racing so far. And then we have King, who's below, P13, Nick, P14, Mr. Fasty, P15, Josh Garams, P16, Wesley, P17, Handle, P18, Rockin, P19, Brian Jr., P20, Dusk Mole, P21, Jinty, P22, Bryce, P23, Bad Communist, P24, Monkey, P25, Nick Sanchez, P26, KD, P27, Mr. Popcorn didn't run a lap, P28, SJ, Slaja hasn't ran a lap yet, P29, but here's going to be A-Sprout now to start her lap. A-Sprout, quite a successful season. Unfortunately, though, won't be able to carry that into the chase, as she's going to be missing. She's reported she's going to be missing quite a few races. I'm going to go watch Navy football, which is always so fun to watch. I've been to a few games as Sprout, and that number 67, it looks fast. This looks fast. We'll see. Back to the line. Is it a shot for pole? No, it will not. 31-167. And I believe that's race making. Here is Freezy, driver of the number 44. He has been quite quick. Hasn't gotten a win yet. Two really closest chances, Dover and Atlanta. Atlanta just made fighting so hard for the win with Ross. And actually the same thing with Ross at Dover. They were both fighting for the win, but Freezy, just pit road issues, just did not follow the pit road rules, got himself a penalty, and that costed him his race. Actually dropped him to the back. So, but here's Slide Job, number 11, NR Water Machine. NR Water is like a new, it's like a fake water brand that Slide Job actually kind of like quote unquote created. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like a joke, inside joke in the community for a long time. But now finally on the car, Slide Job into the wall in the tri-oval. And ripping around the bottom. Oh, super close to the wall. I believe he did get into the wall. Oh, hits the wall. We saw that a few times. But now Slide Job, can he get himself into the race? Coming back to the line, I believe he got into the wall. We'll see what this lap is. And it's a 31, what is that? 31.367. I don't believe that will do the job. No. No, it will not. 5.67, sorry. As that will not make the race. But I believe he's going to be our 29th or 30th qualifier. It always sucks. I wish we could have everybody qualify, but not only would there be lag, that's the biggest problem, but two, we would also, it's just chaos if we allow that to happen. As when our 21 minutes to go in qualifying, as we look there, but right now, I think we're going to go to a commercial break while we wait for somebody else to go out on their lap.
20 laps into this race, and Aurora is already pitting. Wow, that was fast. Hold on, I want to see a replay. Oh, never saw that. She's dominated with this one sponsor. Interesting. She fails to get a strike. Those burgers look good. She's watching the race from the TV? And now Aurora's doing a nice deed by giving a tattoo. You blink an eye and you miss all the stuff Aurora did. Impressive. Aurora always impressive.
Kyle Busch, welcome to Menards. What can I help you with today?
Well, I've got my shopping list right here. I need some green treated lumber. I need a brown Mastercraft door. I need red Clearview cabinets and some blue Dutch Boy paint.
Those are M&Ms.
And?
At Menards, we carry the world's best selection of home improvement products to help you complete your next project.
You've got more of these, right?
It's all gonna fit in your car?
I got a trunk.
Save big money at Menards.
A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
Racetrack to road. Mobil One Motor Oils make whatever you drive more beautifully.
I think it's time to change the speedway package in general, like the entire rules package, like start from ground zero, you know?
Whoa, whoa, guys, whoa, whoa, oh no, oh my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
Hey man, you cut me off back there. What you gonna do about it? Oh man. All right, fine.
Are we good?
We're good.
And we're back here in the Carvana Cup Series. As right now, in qualifying, currently less than 17 minutes to go. Nobody else has gone out yet on their lap. Still, though, a lot of drivers have qualified. Right now, Cam's on pole after, yeah, Cam's on pole. There's like 30 qualifiers right now. As I'm gonna answer some questions in chat. Mr. Fasty, am I gonna do a NASCAR 25 career? I think I will. I don't know if it'll be live stream or not, because I had a great idea for like a storyline that connects like my current career mode and then the NASCAR 25 career mode, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to see if anybody else wants to see qualify. We'll take a look at the stream here. Closing in on 15 minutes to go, but yeah, I do have a great idea planned for a career mode connecting the two. I think you guys will really enjoy it, but I don't know if I want to make it a video series or not. Like, it will have to be a video series, but I don't like editing. So, okay, well, A-Sprout actually just gave the 15-minute warning, so there's actually not 15 minutes to go yet. There's actually not. Okay, so right now we've had 30 drivers qualify, attempt to qualify. Jackson Dart actually just DM'd me. Yeah, Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart just added me on Roblox. Let's go. Let's go, guys. No. He actually has to friend Tua for the title on Roblox, so that's kind of ironic, but whatever. But yeah, still nobody going out yet. I have 2 pings in Coasty's Yappers right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. I kind of want to show this on stream right now. Nothing's really going on, but I want to show this. I want to show this right now. This looks fun. This looks cool. I might show what he just posted, but oh boy. Post it in Carvana. Remember, you could ping at, what is it, at Coasty updates or whatever. Yeah, you could ping that. I don't. That's Coasty's corner. Post in Coasty's corner. I might show this on stream here. If he really wants to. I might post it. We'll see. We'll see if I might share it on my screen if he doesn't want to. If he's not gonna ping. I'm actually going to his house on Sunday to watch the race, to watch Vegas. It's gonna be fun as we have somebody join the game. Oh, it's okay. It's Zol. Don't know what he's doing. Nothing good, actually, but that's all right. I just hear whirp, 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 whirp. Burp, burp. I don't know if anybody else is going to qualify here, so we're just going to go back to a commercial break here in the Carvana Cup Series.
Gonna make the move now. Entering one of the tight corners. There's a triangle to make us a spot. Laura's gonna do a fun burnout to entertain the fans. What a burnout.
Hey, track bar's broke and you keep jumping out of gear. What do you want to do?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, Coca. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, Coca.
Should probably go.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
This is me. And I drive this sponsor. If I didn't have Credit One Bank as one of my primary sponsors in the Carvana Cup Series, I might as well become pancakes! What are you waiting for? Get Credit One Bank today.
This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Underage sale prohibited.
And we're back here in the Carvana Cup Series, still, with closing in on 7 minutes to go. No, nothing going on here. No update. Freezy looks like he's going to show up like last time. He just spent a while practicing, but right now, yeah, nothing going on. Mr. Fasty apparently working on something. I don't know what that is. Track. That sounds exciting, but just another announcement, guys. Next week in the Carvana Cup Series, FSS, the Frontier Secondary Series, run by A-Sprout, but I will be streaming the races, and alongside with me in the booth will be Mystic as well. In next week will be the Daytona race, first race in the 10-race mini-series that we're doing there. It will be a great one. A lot of new young drivers will be racing. So if you want to join in on that, make sure to sign up in the FSS series, linked in the Carvana Cup Series. But yeah, as we see Ross there, he is a cut line driver. He was struggling in practice. We'll see what he, currently 247 points in that number for that number 51 machine. But right now, 36 above the cut, which is Freezy. Although Triple B, who is P6 in the standings, has left the server. So if he doesn't join back, his chase spot will be removed, and it will be given to Freezy. So that means that the cut line will be Zane who is 2 points behind, but he hasn't raced in a long time, so it's probably going to be Dell, who is 24 points out. But here is that number 51 of Ross, as the lights, not the lights, but it is starting to get quite dark here at Charlotte. As Ross now ripping around the middle here, trying to get himself into this race. Can he do it? Can he get it done? Entering turn 4. Will the job get done? Can he get himself into the race? 31.367, is that enough? If we go back, I don't believe it is. It's behind King. No, it will not. And that is going to be crucial for the chase, as Freezy and that number 44 Fast and All Ford Mustang machine, new sponsor, trying to get himself into the race and beat Ross in points with less than 4 minutes to go in qualifying. And coming to the line to start his qualifying lap. And turn number 2, Freezy. The sun sets up in front. But can Freezy get himself into the race? Off the final corner. Will he get it done? He will. He's in 31.2. I believe that knocks Zav out. And now Kyle, new driver as well, trying to qualify for this race in that number 99 machine. It's now 2:45 to go. Here's that number 99 Frosty's Wendy's machine. East Coast Racing Network made the ping. As Kyle trying to get himself in. As here goes Kyle to start his lap. Probably going to be one of the last qualifiers here this afternoon. And looks decent. Running around the middle, very close to the wall. Did he hit the wall? I don't know. Now down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Now 4. Coming back to the line. Can he knock somebody out? What will that lap be? And it's a 31. Where did that go? Was that in? I don't believe it was. No. He is out, I believe. Kyle. So not the best of debuts for him, unfortunately. As 50 seconds left in qualifying. So right now, clock is going to hit 30 seconds left. 30 seconds to go. I believe this is going to be it. Unless somebody joins at the last second. Which I don't believe will happen.
Hi, BCH.
Hi. And 3, 2, 1, and qualifying over. So
Well,
that
I'm
is...
trying to find
What?
Freezy, because...
Is there something with Freezy's lap that happened?
Yeah, he might have super subtly turn glitched.
Alright, we'll look at the lap then.
East Coast race. I'll post it.
Qualifying is over, but we need to make sure that no foul play happened here.
Post it straight there.
Chase as Freezy in that number 44 Fastenal Ford Mustang machine. New spot qualifying.
And we'll watch his lap here.
And come to the line to start his qualifying lap.
I don't want to hear myself.
Yeah, just mute it. I was looking at him for the side of most of it, but really towards like the end of the... There's like a tiny wiggle at the end of the backstretch.
We'll look at this here.
Okay, I actually don't see anything now that I'm looking back on it.
I didn't.
It looks like a lot more of a wiggle in the moment, so that's why.
Yeah, I think I see what you're looking at there, but
yeah, it looks like more he's just going up the banking.
Yeah. So no foul play there. Freezy will be in the race, and that'll be very helpful. Because Ross actually out now in qualifying. And he could really
so
catch
is
up.
Zav.
Zav as well, yeah. Two really guys really close to the cut line. I don't know if we have a final qualifying order.
I do. I'm organizing it right now.
All right, thank you.
It's in your DMs already. It's just the positions are a bit off.
Okay. So right now... is it updated? Okay. Lights are on here at Charlotte, but right now, qualifying order is Cam's P1. He gets 3 regular season points, 1 chase point. A lot of chase points for him, and now even more. Then Jan P2 with a surprising qualifying performance. Oof P3, again, he is very good here in qualifying. I don't know. We'll curious to see what his race pace will be like. Then Mystic P4, Sprout P5, Freezy P6, Way P7, originally pole but a 2/10 pen for wall tapping. Zol P8, Jalen P9, Josh Berry P10, Mac P11, and P12 is Sam. So that is everybody who will be racing tomorrow. The cut, though, a lot of drivers. P13 Zav, P14 Trey, P15 King, P16 Ross, P17 Nick. A lot of big names right there, all in that group. Then P18 Mr. Fasty, P19 Kyle, P20 Josh Garams, P21 Wesley, P22 Sly Job, P23 Handle, P24 Rockin', P25 Brian Jr., P26 Duskmole, P27 Jinty, P28 Bryce. That's a huge name. Remember, he had those issues, got into the wall on his lap. P29 will be Bad Communist or Soviet Gamer. P30 will be Monkey. P31 will be Nick Sanchez. P32 will be KD. And P33 will be Mr. Popcorn. So that was everybody who qualified. Another just great showing for qualifying. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Thank you, A Sprout, for making that, but for setting all that up. But yeah, I believe that will be it for me this afternoon here in the Carvana Cup Series. Thank you so much for everybody who watched. Cam's another pole this season. I'm excited to see what he can do this tomorrow afternoon. But we will see you, 2 o'clock tomorrow here for the Coke 160.